Hello there.
So a lot of you seem to be impressed with my upload rate of The Wire thus far, the rate I've been getting out episodes, and yeah, y'all don't know me from my Sopranos reactions, from the days of Buffy as well, from the days of Angel, where sometimes we're doing 2-3 uploads and reactions a day. So I'm not saying that's gonna happen with The Wire, because at the moment we're juggling 2 shows, but I'm just saying there could be a few surprises here and there, and a couple days off. You never know, you never know. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot, and today we are up to episode 8 now of The Wire Season 1. This one is titled Lessons. We're gonna get into the reaction, we're gonna absolutely have some fun with this thing, and let's roll with the reaction. Let's go.
Siggy.
Melvin Mora, numbnuts.
I thought more.
Oh.
Listen, guys, we're gonna play that spy game. Do you remember the spy game?
Yeah,
Stringer at the supermarkets.
you're supposed to say African American.
African American.
I'm the front, you're the follow.
I was the follow last time.
Don't argue. Go on, go.
Bro, you're such a negligent father. The case is all that matters. That's priorities right there. You know, he really took the Bernie Mac and said, fuck them kids. I'm just putting them into Stringer Bell. Says a lot about McNulty. It's always the case first, baby. Case, case, case. See, that is irresponsible to leave the kids running around like that by themselves while you go to your car. I'm calling you out, McNulty. Come on, man. You're good police, but come on. You bad father.
I got him.
Get the number plates down, son. Doing detective work. Hey, probably caught a taxi or an Uber. You never know.
Brown hair, one that big, the other about that big, and he's wearing I don't know what the fuck he's wearing. He's
Will Michael and Sean McNulty please report to the offices in the rear of the market? Michael and Sean McNulty, please report.
Shaking my head, man. Shaking my head. Come at the king, you best not miss. Omar.
Shit. Both at the same time? That's a plan.
we spooked him.
Busting the runner?
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's something else.
We still got the tower phones.
And we're up on Stringer Bell's pager now, too.
Yeah, but this is showing us just how cautious these guys are. We make any kind of play and they're ready to change up on us.
If they're not using the payphones in the low rises, then what are they doing?
They're walking to another payphone.
You guys need to follow some of the boys out of the pit and see what they're using for payphones.
Excuse me, is that a direct order?
I'm just saying,
If you want to follow these assholes from phone to phone, why don't you do it yourself?
I'm in office, remember?
Oh, right. They took your gun for shooting your car. No, that was before. Oh, that's right. That was something else. Right.
Listen.
You believe this guy?
No, what do
There
you
are
mean?
fucking stripes on his sleeve.
Yeah, I believe him.
You guys
Listen.
need to get up on those rooftops today.
Thank you. At least, Kima came in and put Dumb and Dumber in check. They didn't even deserve the Batman and Robin titles. Their ego at the moment, Herc, and I forgot the other guy's name, ego is elevated at the moment. Prez Belusky was actually, saying something right, like the payphones are being struck out in the low rises. Go check out which other payphones they're using around the area instead of reading nude magazines and doing whatever you're doing over there.
See what these mopes are using for phones.
See? Kima came in and put him in check.
What the fuck is that?
Yo, Bird told me that shit. Look at that. Look at that.
Fucking Peter Puffer. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't run up on Omar's crib like that, man. Oh man, you coming.
Nice shirt.
Man, fuck you.
Makes guts wearing a pink shirt in the BPD homicide unit.
Yes, it does.
Hey, big up Bunk. That
Guts
salmon
or
pink looking
familiarity with
sexy.
Alternative lifestyles.
What are you chasing?
Toyota Camry.
Whose?
It was listed to some woman with a county address, but Saturday, my man Stringer Bell was using it.
Okay, at least
You were
that.
working the weekend?
I'm
No.
down in Northeast Market with the kids, right? Who should appear before me?
Market day for string 2, huh?
I know he makes me if I get too close, so I put Sean and Michael on him, front and follow. They're so fucking good, I lose track of them. Scared the shit out of myself. So they stay with him, spec the Camry, and Sean, my flesh and blood, gets the tag.
Your kids know front and follow.
They fucking love it. We play spy in the mall sometimes. Anyhow, I got a Woodmore address of a woman who lends her wheels to Stringer Bell. It's a start.
It's
Fucking
cute you're
family
teaching your
McNulty.
kids that, but
Jesus.
yeah.
What?
Thank you, Bunk. Thank you. Thank you.
Wallace.
People been getting
Wallace.
put in check this
Yo,
episode.
Wallace.
Do it in your head.
Yo, Tester's coming out today. New package.
I might be down later.
Later,
Look, I'll catch you around the way, all right?
Wallace. Man, you can't just lay up in here.
7, right?
D been asking about shit.
So what?
I've been telling him you sick, but you know he ain't gonna let me carry that too much longer.
Now, look, I'll be down later, sometime.
Nah, man, Tester's gonna be out.
Look, man, fuck the testers, all right? Fuck the testers, fuck D, fuck all of that shit. Just let me hold $10 and I give it back to you by Friday.
How? D ain't gonna pay you for not working.
Look, you gonna let me hold 10 or not?
8.
Damn, Sarah, look. Close your eye. You work in the ground stash. 20 tall pinks. 2 fiends come up to you and ask for 2 each. Another one cops 3. Then Bodie hands you off 10 more. But some white guy rolls up in the car, waves you down, and pays for 8. How many vials you got left?
15.
How the fuck you able to keep the count right? You're not able to do the book properly.
Count me wrong, then fuck you up.
Hey, when it's about the count, he own it. He own it. I think that just exposes the sad reality of their lifestyle right there. That a kid who's doing his normal school homework, his sort of father figure, or the one that he's sort of going up to help solve these problems, is not a parental figure. It's Wallace. Like, it's not even a mother, a father, an auntie, uncle, like any family sort of connection right there. It is Wallace, and Wallace is probably the closest thing to family these kids know. It's the sad reality of these things. And Wallace as well hasn't been shown to have any sort of parental figure that's sort of guiding him as well, like in what he's doing now with the drugs, and sort of not being able to process what he's seen and what had happened with Brandon and things like that. So it's a sad reality of this show, and that's what's going to be so great about it. It's going to put these characters in positions that the viewer is just going to have so many complex emotions, so many sort of like I don't know, it's just going to be so layered. It's going to be so layered, and the viewer themselves are just going to be so conflicted at points.
Day? Wallace, man, he bugging.
Where you be at?
Nowhere. He just lays around all day, you know? Beg my ass off for sandwich money.
You worried about him?
I mean, shit ain't right, D. But you might could talk with him, son.
What the fuck, man? If he don't want to be down here, that's on him. I mean, ain't like nobody holding no gun to his head or nothing.
Yeah, but he ain't about nothing else. He up in his room and shit all the damn
Big up
day.
the Outcast cap.
Hey, yo, Pooh! You the man for an hour.
Poot's like, huh?
Shit, look at me.
The king of the orange sofa.
I don't understand that. You never did.
Damn, babe. How can you stand that shit with all that hot shit on it?
Man, trick is not to give a fuck, boy. I got this. You know me.
So what, my uncle just cut y'all loose today?
Nah, we celebrating. Stinking got some points with some fresh territory.
Yeah, I heard about that. So how much is yours in the package?
20. But first we gotta run off the niggas that been down there.
Ain't no thing. Bunch of off-brand niggas is all.
He said he got this good coke connect from New Orleans.
Orlando, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
he want me to
so
put what he can get out into the court.
he's not going straight to
Little extra on
Avon.
the side.
I don't know, D. You better talk to your uncle about
Yeah,
that.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what he say on it.
That's exactly what I was thinking last episode.
You know, today's your day, man. Stink day.
This is night too.
Yeah, man, we gonna break out tonight, Daddy. Bring some of Orlando's good pussy over there by Little Man's. Shit, the hoop off, hoop off.
Yeah.
You up there? You up? Look at her.
Yeah. I'm up. Nah, milk, man, no water.
Step out of the car, sir.
What I do?
Step out.
Oh, this
of the
guy.
car.
Oh,
I'll run him up on here.
Daniels is gonna have fun if he sees him.
Man, look, I'm already late. Put your hand to the roof, please, sir. Now, look, enough of this shit now. Come on.
Is there something beneath that seat, sir?
Nah, no.
Then you don't mind if we take a look, right?
Fuck. Yeah. This is some bullshit.
Lieutenant.
It's none of your business right there, all right?
How about if I make it my business, huh?
Like I said, Daniel's gonna have a field day if he sees him.
You rang? Who's he?
Damien Lavelle Price.
He takes $20,000 in cash out of the 221 building.
Lester picked up the drop from one of the tower phones. We followed him up Reservoir Hill till he knew we were on him.
He's a legislative aide?
Who paged me?
He's in your office.
I told
Popped him
you.
with $20,000 in cash.
What kind of PC?
Right off the wire. String a bell to someone on a tower phone. We thought we were gonna come up with drugs. Got money instead.
I know this guy.
I told you, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun.
Orioles won last night. They stood up the boss. You get the money cracking cribs or what?
I'd like to speak to my attorney.
He has a right. He has a right.
He was driving for one of the politicians at this fundraiser I got dragged to.
Which one?
Someone from Annapolis. From the looks of his ID, anyway.
Lieutenant, what do we charge here?
You see the money's his?
You didn't say shit?
How you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you. Everything is good?
I'm I mean,
I already know where this is going right here because word has probably been told from D'Angelo or one of the other boys that he plans to have his contacts in Orlando do this drug deal or insert the coke down at the pits, and this is that meeting.
fix it for cash or something, man. Cause 200. You need a little something. Really, the thing to do is just to ask for it. I mean, that's all I do anyways. Put money in your fucking pocket and make sure you don't stray away from the nest. Sit down. Listen, the last motherfucking thing I need is for the clean name on my liquor license to be dirtied the fuck up by you. You understand that, right?
Avon, come on, man. Come on, Avon.
Do your fucking job.
Oh, nah, man.
Now, I ask you to put a charge on the drug dealer, Lieutenant. That's all I ask. And now I got wiretaps, pager clones, affidavits coming out of my ass. And you're in people's shit where you're not supposed to be.
See,
I'm shutting this down, Lieutenant.
Okay, see.
Charge what you can, and you do it by the end of the week.
We did nothing wrong.
You jacked up a senatorial aide. You went into his pocket, pulled out $20,000.
Oh.
Though there's no criminal charge, you
Oh.
think it wise to try to keep it. You shit all over yourself. All over me, all over this department. Now, I told you, no surprises. Remember?
I feel so bad for Daniels here because I think this individual on the left here. Now, there's been a lot of cases this episode. Oh, how am I gonna run with this? There's been a lot of cases this episode where characters have been sitting down, and the characters sitting down are the ones with more power than the ones standing up. Now, the usual sort of distinction like that I've seen in The Sopranos, and sometimes they do the switch up in The Sopranos where characters tower over other characters, and they usually lose like a low angle camera shot to showcase one's dominance over the other. But this episode, you had Herc and his partner sitting down, telling Presbeluski off and like dismissing Presbeluski's sort of like admissions, despite him having the higher ground and standing up. And then here, right there, Daniels was a fish out of water, and I feel kind of bad. And I think it goes back to this whole thing about the chain of command and why they decided to insert that sort of that little event in last episode about, you know, the major here saying he's gonna go kiss a little bit of ass. And I think this guy that came in on the left obviously outranks the major, which means he's probably told him about this individual that, you know, did the cash pickup when all Daniels and his crew was doing. They were doing normal reconnaissance, and it so happens that this cash pickup or cash drop, whatever, is linked to the wiretaps, which is the work they're doing. And clearly, I don't think they've done anything wrong. If you see some individual pick up 20 grand of bands in a black bag from a wiretap, which you've clearly legally acquired, you have I don't know, I think the cops were in the right there. Like, Daniels and his crew were in the right, but I think it just goes to show that the systemic corruption stems to the police force as well. Like, it's not just the corruption or like the criminal activity going on within the pits and things like that. This goes further up. It goes deeper than that. And I think there's a lot of interests that need to be protected. I could be wrong. I don't know if you guys are listening here and thinking this guy is out of his mind or this guy's onto something, but I think it just goes to show that the corruption that exists is not only in, you know, it's not within the sort of like the stereotype of like, oh, it's within the pits, it's within the low rises, it's within these impoverished communities, but I think it's also that it stems higher up, and you saw that last episode.
Even.
Like the major putting Daniels like that on his ass.
Or you can count it yourself if you want.
So I can leave now.
This driver seems to be a pawn for someone higher up. Because he's a driver, right? For a senatorial aide.
Will somebody please tell me what the fuck that was about?
Daniel's hands are tied here. He can't
This
do
is
much.
Bullshit. We just gave back 20 large of Barksdale's money.
And they laughed their way out of the police department with it.
Hey! What the fuck? Let me guess, the deputy? How's he got onto this?
Sorry,
so quick?
deputy. My bad.
You told him? Why would you be fucking telling him?
He's the deputy for operations, and I just jacked up an aide to a state senator. How do I not tell him?
Yeah, Lieutenant, have you noticed there hasn't been a complaint so far from the senator? And you know why? Because what the fuck is his driver doing coming out of the high-rises carrying that kind of money?
Exactly.
The deputy.
Yeah, and what did he say? We should mind our own business?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking give the man back his money and go the fuck away?
Pretty much. Except he said a few things for my benefit, too. Like how I had shit all over him. Like how he was shutting us down the end of this week.
The fuck he is.
We're done. I go past Friday and I'm buried. He told me that.
He's gonna bury you for what? You're doing your fucking job.
You think the job is gonna save me? You think it's gonna save you? Chain of command, detective. That's all I got from the deputy today.
I was just talking about that. Thank you.
What, did you tell your major about the senator's driver? Did you tell the colonel? No? Then where's your fucking chain of command? What's the shift lieutenant doing going up the back stairs to the deputy ops?
What are you saying?
Nothing.
I feel bad for Daniels, man. I feel bad for Daniels.
Why, you got something on you?
Yo.
The deputy's here. What the fuck's he got on you?
Only rank, detective.
I feel so bad there. Like, McNulty shouldn't have approached him that way. I get his frustration, but like, I feel like Daniels is good police too. Like, good detective. And his hands are just tied because of this chain of command shit. Hey, listen, I completely...
What about the rules, yo?
Don't get high on your own supply. I agree with D'Angelo's facial expressions here. Wait, is he gonna... She just said she's gonna throw up. Is he gonna take advantage? No. Wait, what? Is it implied rape?
See, this is the thing that everyone knows and no one says. You follow the drugs, you get a drug case. You start following the money, you don't know where you're going. That's why they don't want wiretaps or wired CIs, anything else they can't control. Because once that tape starts rolling, who the hell knows what's going to be said?
Exactly, it can go anywhere.
That son of a bitch McNulty asked me what the deputy had on me. He actually asked me that.
What'd you say?
That hurt, man.
Look at this. The Knicks done fucked up their traffic.
Yo, what's with her?
Oh, fuck the Sally. What can I say?
Did she OD? No.
She snorted at the shit we brought up in here too, that greedy bitch.
Did she OD? Yeah, she OD.
Yo, Bay.
I love that sort of visual communication there, like visual storytelling with D'Angelo. Like the actor who plays D'Angelo is great at his facial expressions. Like I was like about to agree with him when he was at the party. I'm like, bro, this is not my type of party, D'Angelo. Like those type of parties where everyone's drunk, dancing on another, that's not me. I don't even drink as a person. So like I felt the disgust in his face at that party. And right there, that visual communication is like, yo, bro, she's gone. That's what I saw. Like, yo, she ain't alive, bro. She's gone. And it seemed like Babe was sort of saying, oh shit, here we go again. It almost seems like it's like a recurring thing, or it's like it's happened before and he's got to clean this shit up.
You wanted to see us?
What the hell is this? I got copied this morning.
Just what it looks like. Oh, he works for Clay Davis.
Of the 39th Legislative District. The deputy was displeased.
It's okay, though. We gave the money back, said we were sorry.
What can Daniels do?
Not a fucking thing. The deputy chewed his ass out and sent him the same direct order you have on your desk right there.
Get me Burrell on the line. Detectives, when you swore that your affidavit was true to the best of your ability, what did the Circuit Court of Baltimore do?
You gave us the wire.
For how long, Detective McNulty?
A month.
Days now.
Oh no, okay, my bad.
And
My
how
bad.
long have you monitored these phone extensions?
40 days, maybe?
Deputy Burrell is on the line.
You got a legal requirement to live by.
Taylor, kiddo, you're fucking with me here. Yes, you are. Irv, listen to me.
I love how you can hear the
Circuit
deputy
Court signed
angry in the
two orders
background.
for a total of 60 days of telephonic surveillance. Now, I'm looking at a copy of a memo from your office telling me I can't have my 60 days. You're not hearing me. The Circuit Court for Baltimore ordered 60 days on this tap. The court wants it 60 days. Now, if you take this wire down on Friday, you'll be in contempt of court
Thank
on
you.
Monday.
Can't overrule the court, baby.
Understood.
Otherwise, you're gonna be in court.
And all the best to Arlene and the kids.
Big up the judge.
Yeah. Who's your daddy now?
Really, really, really. You can't do a favor without, you know, someone reminding you about the chain of command and that they your daddy. Really? Like, come on, man. I low-key wonder what String is up to with these cab drivers, or like what he's up to on a day-to-day basis.
Tell him to quit packing. We're back up on the wire. Keenan. McNulty or the judge? Or both?
This time, the judge.
I think it was a bit of both.
Ask me a question. Any question.
I thought you weren't gonna study.
My job is common sense. Ask me a question, dickless. See how I do.
According to Q1...
Whoa. Hold up. Help me out here. You have to know them by the numbers?
It helps. Makes it sound more professional that way. According to Q1, the general order covering sexual harassment, in the event a female officer in your squad complains that her side partner has sexually harassed her, you should A, notify the commanding officer, B, notify the shift lieutenant, or C, notify the ranking female officer.
I go with D.
D.
Yeah, bitch slap the side partner for dipping into my private stock, then take Missy home and fuck her till she smiles.
That is very wrong. What? About the chain of command. Don't you go to the commanding officer? Like.
What the hell?
Oh, he going to college. Big old Stringer. He doing side quests. Nah, he just setting himself up for life. He gonna rock up to Stringer in a lecture in a classroom. Nah, that is hilarious.
Desire, consumer need.
Right, specifically.
He's taking business classes? Yeah, macroeconomics. Nah, that is cool, but like that's actually so good. That's like a neat little twist on Stringer's character. It's like, you know, that is a good something to have up your sleeve, but at the same time, it's also helping his current situation, like in terms of what they're running. But I feel like it's a good plan B as well if you ever need the backup with the core in terms of like maybe probation or like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like.
My pencil lost its point.
Well, the girls say so.
Dumb and Dumber, man.
And ain't nothing happening. I mean, these jobs were promised for yesterday, and people gonna be coming in here asking for their work, and nothing been done. Yo, you know what we got here? We got an elastic product. You know what that means? That means when people can go elsewhere and get their printing and copying done, they're gonna do it. You acting like we got an inelastic product, and we don't. Now, I want this to run like a true fucking business.
I think was the lady in the classroom talking about elasticity as well, and he's mentioned it again. It's like it takes one class and he's using that same teachings on the boys.
Not no front, not no bullshit. Understand me? I'm serious.
He got the bachelor in macroeconomics already.
You snatched this old wreck from?
Out Frederick Road.
Ditch it over east side when we done. Boy break, we gonna let him. But if he raise up, I'm on him, see?
Damn, I wish Bird was here, man. Bird be loving this shit right here.
Which do remind me, we get up out of here. You need to drop that shit down the storm drain. Now give me some time to go around the block and set up on the other side. All right?
Everyone taking lessons this episode. Multiple lessons.
Hey now.
That's Omar's shotgun.
What the fuck?
He caught stinking lacking. Hey now. Damn. Yep. He whistling again. Like I said, Puss in Boots the last wish. Omar's death, baby.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
He knows Bay too. From when he ran up on him at the beginning of the episode and blew up his van. And took the photos. The police are going to be hella angry with Omar because Stinkum was one of the guys they had. Like, or one of the guys they were going to bring in potentially and interrogate.
That fucks us.
Told you.
We had Stinkum tied up with a bow from the rest of the run, and now he's out of the case.
I just said that.
Man's a fucking loose cannon.
Hey.
Literally.
You and McNulty grinned last episode when Omar said in the back of the car about catching his shotgun. Like,
pull his ass up at least.
There's a dime on this cocksucker's head. One of you motherfuckers need to step up. Where you go with that?
Maryland General. Walked up in there, told him I was on the corner, caught a stray.
Police come talk to you?
Just a roller, no homicide.
Put it out there. Not just our people either. I'm talking about any nigga who wanna step up. You put out the word. It's 10 on Omar or any motherfucker that's standing with Omar. Y'all niggas ain't got shit to do but be on this motherfucking hunt. Now be on it. All right.
hey, lucky to be alive.
So what you think, Holmes?
I'm thinking this is the worst part of the game, man. Best we do is break out even, right?
What?
I'm saying this shit got personal. Ain't nothing else to it.
So you talking about letting it slide?
For a time, maybe. You know what I'm saying? We put the word out that you ready to talk a truce. When this nigga come out from underneath his rock, we hit that nigga. But right now, this shit got out of hand, y'all.
Yeah, you don't want to lose any more pieces in the game. That's true. The queen right there is negotiating with the king. The queen might dictate the play.
Hey, look at here, man. I don't know nothing about Stink getting dropped, and I don't know nothing about Bay taking one in the leg either. I mean, I don't know nothing about none of this crazy nonsense.
Oh, I don't know. It came back to us quick.
Well, you know how that be. Everybody want to believe the worst about Omar. But live and let live, you know?
I don't see you letting him slide on Brandon.
Well, if I was gonna come after certain people, I definitely wouldn't want to give y'all fine people any cause for concern. I mean, there are some rules here, right?
Rules?
Yeah. No mistakes, no bystanders, no taxpayers getting caught up in the mix. I mean, you just get in close and you hit the right nigga.
And lose the gun afterward, that'd be a rule too, I think.
So the point is, Omar, while we're all grateful for the case you gave us on Bird, and we all have a certain admiration for your do-it-yourself nature.
We need you to hang back.
Hey, look, man, it ain't all up to me, right? Huh? I got a bounty on my head.
Yeah, we saw the van.
Look, man, I do what I can do to help y'all. But the game is out there. And it's either play or get played. What, that it? Gentlemen? Ma'am?
Played or get played. Omar's like...
Are we still cops?
Technically, I suppose so.
Okay, I was just checking.
Omar's playing GTA Online, and the whole lobby knows that bounty's on his head. So he gotta run. He gotta be careful. He gotta choose who he trusts, who his allies are, where he can go, where not to go. He can't get caught lacking. He's basically living in fear now. Like he can't, like, you know, there's. Because like you saw what Avon said in terms of like it's not just within the community that the bounties on, like, let word get out, and I think Stringer is definitely right in sort of like how he wants to approach it, and sort of like the tactical approach he's going for, and I feel like, yeah, it might be a better play because you don't want, like, obviously there's violence now within the game, but you don't want to make it violence for violence, violence for violence. The game is just going to be blood for blood then at the moment.
Keisha ain't called and she ain't been home. How was she when you left her?
She was sick.
I told you that.
She missed work last night and she ain't been down there to pick up her check today either.
Get to sometime like I can't even fucking breathe. Like I can't even get no air. Know what I mean?
Gordon Sparks?
Do something else.
So you happy with your job?
Shit.
Oh, then hey, do something else.
I am. I'm gonna have to. Shit.
Hey, Stringer's doing something else.
Can't stay pretty forever.
Are you pretty now? Now we pretty.
He living in the moment.
Yo, G, man, raise up and roll in here quick. Stink been got, man. You hear me? They got Stink.
Just when he was talking about...
Hey, I need your help. Who called the one from Edmondson last night? Anton Artis.
Cole, with an assist from Dunnigan.
Omar was the shooter.
Fuck me.
It's all over the wiretap.
Okay, let's see. We
Self-defense.
found one murder on the testimony of this one eyewitness who then goes out and drops somebody else.
Yeah, it was payback for his boyfriend, Brandon.
So you want me to go and bullshit Cole out of his case for you, huh? Why don't you go and tell him yourself?
You kidding? Rawl sees my fingerprints on this. He'll run my nuts through a cheese grater.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Bunk gotta take one here for Jimmy. Damn, again?
So how's it going with it?
Pretty good. Like this kid is fucking my victim's old girlfriend.
So, Ray, can I talk to you for a minute? In my office.
Is that the interrogation room? In my office. Bunk, you a married man.
Damn puppy. Sorry, Bunk.
I'll carry it. Fuck it.
Hey, just know, Jimmy, when Bunk comes to you asking for a favor,
Look, I tell you what, I'm gonna roll out.
you better take it too.
Here's the money I would have spent on your ass.
Call Nadine and tell her I called one and I'm out on the street. I lied for you, didn't I?
Okay, I didn't expect it to happen so soon. But come on, Bunk. Jimmy, talk some sense. You're a married man with kids. Oh, Bunk hungry, man. He did that Tyrese Gibson in Too Fast, Too Furious. We hungry.
Well, maybe he saw it.
Or maybe he put himself in it just to see Bird locked up. I got the impression there wasn't much love between them. I fucked up, didn't I?
Well, a little. But the gun matches. And he's consistent with our witness on the description and the scenario.
Yeah, sometimes
So
you
don't
gotta
sweat
play a little bit dirty in the game. Sometimes you gotta fabricate a little bit of things.
You know, interrogation is more art than science.
Mhm.
You gotta
Sacrifice
feel
one
your
thing
way
for the
through
other.
on instinct mostly.
Who were they?
Some dancers who work at Barksdale's club. I pulled the name off of liquor board complaints and state employment records. If you're going to try to turn one of these girls, which one would it be?
Let's see.
Her.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
She doesn't have a record, for one thing. She's just a DMV photo.
Why else?
No, I can't really say. I like her face.
Soul, conscience, whatever you want to call it. She's a citizen, right?
It's in the eyes.
Instinct detective.
Damn. Big up Lester, man.
Yeah?
What? Who is this?
Does Jimmy have a board game called Sorry at the bottom?
He did? Well, how the hell did you get my number? Yeah.
Rhonda?
Ma'am?
Get this crazy bastard out of here.
What's the matter?
He set off the smoke alarm twice.
That good, huh?
In the bathroom.
He was on fire!
Bunk, it's Jimmy. Fuck? Bunk, wake the fuck up. Bunk, wake up. What are you doing?
Hey, Jimmy.
What are you doing? Where are your fucking clothes?
He was wearing... Hey, he was wearing the pink button up at the beginning of the episode. Now he in the pink bar throws. My man a PIMP. Oh. Okay. He torched his clothes.
No. Burn your clothes for, man.
Pussy on it.
What, trace evidence?
You smell pussy? I don't smell no pussy no
Oh, he tried to burn his clothes so the wifey
Y'all
doesn't.
could just take my ass home.
Yeah, the wifey always knows. She'll smell it a mile away.
Shit on the bunk. That shit, no fucking case file, detective.
Where are your fucking shoes, man? Ma'am, you seen his shoes?
You man, pussy is not gonna take my shoes. All right, sure.
Is he gonna break into Orlando's?
Oh, shit.
Oh no, bunk sleeping in the bunk bed.
Hey, Bunk, I'll give you the burning trace evidence makes sense. What the fuck did you plan to wear home?
Huh? Oh, shit. Hey, Jimmy, you know something? You're no good for people, man. I mean, damn. Everybody around you. Christ.
Hey, the truth hurts. The truth stings a little bit right there. Hey, another great episode of The Wire, man. These just keep getting better and better. I feel like each episode just has new twists to it. Each episode keeps enhancing the other episode that comes before it. It's not like the other episodes, in my opinion, like, okay, you finish one episode, you're on to the next, and then you're on to the next, you're on to the next. Each episode keeps getting progressively better and better, but at the same time, it enhances the experience of the other episode because you remember little tidbits of information. You remember the lines characters speak with one another and how important they are to the following episode, or it could be episodes down the path, another season down the line. You never know. Because I feel like going back to the last episode and re-watching, for instance, the sort of the event, or like sort of the event Daniels and his wife were at, all the like sort of higher ups and like the VIPs of the world, like the state senators, the deputies, the chiefs of police and everything like that. I feel like you pay more attention to the dialogue and you realize how it comes back full fray this episode with the deputy and his actions, and why it's not justified per se, but why he's acting the way it is. Everyone's in it to protect their own ass at the same time. Everyone's in it to protect their own ass, and sometimes to protect your own ass, you got to throw someone else under the bus and light a fire under their ass. So yeah, not bunk style of fire, but literally, like, yeah, but you got to light a fire under someone else's ass. And yeah, there's people on both sides of the game. So whether you're on whether you're in the pits or whether you're in the police force, it's dirty. It's dirty. People trying to undercut one another, and you just got to be careful about, like I said, who you're friends with, what plays you make, and the consequences of those plays. Because even though there might be, there might not be direct consequences straight away, with sort of some of the moves you make, aka sort of the Brandon situation with Stinkum and stuff. Like, there wasn't direct consequences like the day after or anything, but Omar, you know, took his time and striked, and I think he striked sort of like for his sake at the right time, you know, while he's sort of in with the Baltimore Police Department, because like he's valuable to them. So I don't know, he sort of has like sort of almost like a free roam or free reign license at the moment. He just killed an individual and shot another one, but still, because of his value, because of how important he is to the police department, he sort of almost got like a slap on the wrist for it. Like, it's always as if like, okay, don't do it again. But it's like, be careful what you do in a way. Like, you jeopardize one of our main sort of suspects, but like, you're important. You still got us bird. And you could be more valuable in the future. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. And the twists and turns they continue to sort of like implement into the show. Like the thing with Stringer this episode going to college. Like I just found that, I don't know, not charming in a way, but I vibed with it. I effed with it. Someone, you know, so empowering or like sort of so dominant in this show, who is a force to be reckoned with, a threat, and an individual who sort of, you know, everyone sort of is scared of, and even the king per se goes to for advice, is almost sort of like not dumbed down to like a nerdy level with his glasses, but it's like, yeah, he's just put in a position where you're just like, oh, who's that college? It's Stringer. Like, it's just like, it's weird. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. As always, it's Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.